Let's talk about the Washington news, the latest from D.C. The Biden administration now being criticized for providing their latest round of munitions to Ukraine, cluster bombs. You've heard about these, I'm sure, a part of the latest aid package to Ukraine. The pushback, though, is coming from Biden's fellow Democrats. Our Tom Dempsey is live now with more on this developing story. Tom.
Good morning, Adrienne. Yeah, this morning, lots of discussion continues inside the White House over whether or not to let Ukraine join NATO. President Joe Biden recently came out saying that the war must end in Europe before the alliance expands. Take a listen to what he said.
NATO is a process that takes some time to meet all the qualifications, and from democratization to a whole range of other issues. So in the meantime, though, I've spoken with Zelensky at length about this. And one of the things I indicated is the United States would be ready to provide, while the process was going on, and it's going to take a while that process was going on, to provide security.
Now, while the president also said he didn't believe Ukraine would get unanimous support to join, especially as it remains in the middle of war, the president added that if Ukraine joined, the whole alliance would be obligated to join the war against Russia. Instead, he said he would focus on supplying Ukraine with weapons. But even that has gotten criticism recently, with the president saying the U.S. will provide cluster bombs to Ukrainian forces. For anyone not familiar with those weapons, cluster bombs can take out multiple targets over a wide area by scattering small bomblets. Most NATO countries actually ban the use of these weapons, but with the war in a stalemate at the moment, the U.S. hopes to give Ukraine an advantage. This ignited debate here in D.C., though, with multiple Democrats criticizing President Biden. Representative Barbara Lee from California said the decision made her alarmed, and she accused the president of stooping to Russian President Vladimir Putin's level, tweeting, "Many of these bomblets don't explode but remain a threat to civilians for decades." President Joe Biden's team defended the decision, though, even saying cluster bombs with low dud rates would be carefully selected.
We recognize that cluster munitions create a risk of civilian harm from unexploded ordnance. This is why we've deferred the decision for as long as we could. But there is also a massive risk of civilian harm if Russian troops and tanks roll over Ukrainian positions and take more Ukrainian territory and subjugate more Ukrainian civilians because Ukraine does not have enough artillery.
Now, it's important to note President Joe Biden also received support from Republicans. Representative Michael McCaul from Texas, who chairs the House Foreign Affairs Committee, said that providing cluster bombs to Ukraine would be a game changer for the war. But no doubt you can be sure the war in Ukraine will be a very top issue when NATO leaders gather in Lithuania this week, Adrienne.
All right. Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.